Hello, welcome. Today we're in a small little garden for our worship today. And the reason is today is Planting Sunday, as that's what I'm going to call it, because the church calls this day Rogation Sunday. My spell check couldn't find the word rogation, so you know it's an old word. It comes from the Latin, meaning to ask, as in to ask God for God's blessings on our seeds, our fields, and all agricultural activities of spring. The church received this practice from the Romans, and it has been part of the church's liturgical practice since the year 470. We're going to be here in this small little garden, and where we hope, as a family, to receive from creation the blessings she gives to us. And today we join with creation to ask God's blessings upon all that is under our care. There are readings for Rogation Sunday, and I've picked a couple, and then I added one of my own, so I'll let you guess which one I added. God created humankind in the image of God. God created them, male and female. God created them. God blessed them and said to them, "See, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is upon the face of the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food. My child, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste." God, you caused the grass to grow for the cattle and plants for people to use, to bring forth food from the earth, and wine to gladden the human heart. So, join with me. First, I have a song to sing for today, and then, yeah. We plow the fields and scatter the good seed on the land, but it is fed and watered by God's almighty hand, who sends the snow in winter, the warmth to swell the grain, the breezes and the sunshine, and soft refreshing rain. You only are the maker of all things near and far. You paint the wayside flower, you light the evening star. You give the rose her fragrance, by you the birds are fed. Much more to us, your children, you give our daily bread. We thank you, our Creator, for all things bright and good. The seed time and the harvest, our life, our health, our food. No gifts have we to offer, for all your love imparts. But what is our one treasure? Our humble, thankful hearts. So follow me. We'll go around the garden and ask God's blessing. Hello. Bees are part of our garden. And so we'll start with them, because they help us in so many ways. God, our good friend, bless honeybees and bumblebees. May they find the gifts of creation they need for themselves and their young: water, nectar, and pollen. These are apple trees, and perhaps you see the ladybug. That's a surprise for us as well. So God, our good friend, bless apple trees, cherry trees, saskatoons. May they and the wild fruit bring forth fruit for people, wild animals, and birds. Compost. Our good friend, God, bless all that becomes compost, that it may return again to nourish the soil, and that we may receive from the cycle of life creation's wisdom. Our good friend, God, bless this soil. May the earth give nourishment to all that is planted here. My grapevines. Bless, good friend, these vines. May they and all that is planted on this earth receive from your creation morning dew, abundant rains, warm sunshine, and gentle breeze. That come harvest, these vines may be filled with fresh fruit that in time, with creation's help, may become good wine to drink, to have with the good food our garden provides. I hope you can see these. These are seed potatoes. Bless, good friend, seed potatoes and all seeds. May they be buried in the earth and hope to rise again to new life. May all seeds planted in gardens and fields grow to provide for our human species food that grows, strengthens, and renews us. Let us say the Lord's Prayer together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I have one more blessing before I leave. May God's blessing be upon you, above and behind you. Surround you with hope and joy. May God's blessing be with your people, your family, and your friends. May God's blessing be upon your home and your plants and flowers, inside and out. May God's blessing be upon your animals, dogs and cats, horses and chickens, cows, lambs, and pigs, pigeons and wild birds. May God's blessing be upon the chipmunks that show up and live under your chicken coop, and all that you love in life, which brings to you true healing. May God's blessing be found there. Amen.